Hi, this is Jim and Michelle from No Worries RVing.
And today we are actually camped at our privately owned campground that my family owns, and we're doing a shakedown this weekend of the Timon. So parked in our driveway, and we are camping in it this weekend to get it ready to make sure everything works properly, whatever else we need to add to it for when we go camping in a couple of weeks. We're going to take a 3-week trip. So we plan on doing some fishing too, and maybe some magnet fishing today, along with shaking down the camper this weekend. So thank you for watching us, and hopefully you like this video. While Jim and Jonathan were on the roof installing the soft start on the air conditioner, I went ahead and filled the gas bottle that was in bad shape. I took it and exchanged it at Walmart and got a new one. So now I can just take them to anywhere that fills LP tanks. In the long run, that'll actually be cheaper. And I got the gas for the generator. It takes a non-ethanol gas, so I went and got that. I got the inside just about done, and then I played with my Cricut and made myself some vinyl lettering, and I'm going to show you what I did. Made the website, stuck it on front of the Timon there, so it has the www.noworries.com website. I did that with my Cricut. And then, if you come over here, I made 3 of the logo stickers with the No Worries RVing. And then I bought these little YouTube stickers off of Amazon. So I have one there, one on the other side of the trailer. And then I have one in the back. The one on the back of the trailer, you can see it says No Worries RVing. That's our logo. And then up there is the website. So I did get some stuff accomplished. Now the guys want to go magnet fishing down at Salt Fork Lake, so we're going to do that this evening.
We want to go down there, away from Jonathan. Crap. Well, there it goes. My knot didn't work.
There went the magnet. Jonathan threw the whole thing in.
The magnet.
No. That
Catch a magnet with another magnet.
just leave that late on the dock.
That's so classic. Yeah.
That was classic. So, I don't know if you can see it, but there's Jonathan's rope with the magnet attached in the middle of the lake.
See, if you have long enough, you can do it like that. See, now you gotta hold it. See, it's not gonna come off there, is it?
No, I'm going to step on it. I was watching him catch a walleye. He's got a small walleye right at the dock. And I turned back around to see.
We're looking for metal fish.
Yeah, metal fish.
Yep. We have a game now. Throw the magnet and then try and catch it again. See, it's not going to come off that because I should have done that without having enough rope to do that.
Oh, that was a good one.
That may have caught it.
You want to try to pull it?
Yep, definitely got it.
We got it.
Cut a magnet.
Cut a magnet. So what don't you do,
Thank
Jonathan?
You tie it really well. It was tied just like this.
Here comes another boat.
What? You got something big?
something there. It's too big for me to get out.
Doctor all metal.
Really? What that got?
Alright, there.
You need to check for hooks and stuff. He was hooked to something really tight.
There is something really big here.
Oh, you got me wet. Jonathan got a hook. Today I am making a egg souffle or quiche in my brand new Instant Pot. I haven't used it in this camper yet, so this will be the first time. Jim and Jonathan are going to be out installing the two 6-volt batteries today, so while we finish up getting the camper ready for the whole summer. So what you need to make this quiche is, I have it on the board here. So we have 1 cup of meat. It can be bacon, sausage, or ham. 8 eggs. A half a cup of milk. I use almond milk. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. Salt and pepper to taste. So that's the ingredients. So what you need is your Instant Pot with your pan. Goes in there. You'll need your trivet. I use my Eco Bono pan. And I always spray it with Pam. You can also use butter. And then we cut out parchment paper. When I did it, I made a bunch of them. Like I have about 20 of them. I go ahead and use that double check. You don't really have to. It'll come out either way. So that'll go in my trivet, and that's what the sauce goes. Now there's different variations of how to do a quiche in here, but this is what I found out that works for my Instant Pot. I have a Ultra, so it's a 6-quart. So this is the recipe for this one, and I have played with it multiple times at home, and this is what seems to work the best. So the first thing you have to do is cook the bacon. So I just fry it in the pan. And we'll stick the bacon in there, and then when it's done, I'll come back. Okay, so my bacon is in the pot, and to cook it, I just take my setting and go to saute. So here's saute, and I just pick a time. I put 30 minutes, but it doesn't take 30 minutes. And what it'll do is it'll get super hot, and then I'll fry the bacon. So here's my 8 eggs, my half a cup of almond milk, and then I have my salt and pepper to taste. And here is my package. I use sharp cheddar cheese, 2 cups. Okay, my bacon is fried. I always put it on paper towels on a plate to drain the grease, because I don't like the grease. And then I'll crumble it up next. While the bacon was cooking, I actually already took my 8 eggs, stirred them up, got them all nice and ready, and added my salt and my pepper, and I stirred that all in. So I need to shut off my Instant Pot, so I hit cancel. I'm going to take the grease that's in the pan here. Don't worry that it's a little dark, because it doesn't hurt anything. I'm going to drain that out, and then I'll be ready to start making my quiche or souffle or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so the first thing I do is I put my bacon that's all chopped up on the bottom. That's the bottom layer. Then I add my eggs that I've already stirred up. They go in, and I make sure that everything is covered. I just use my little fork. You can actually do the eggs and everything right in here and not dirty another pan. I just like to double check that my eggs aren't bloody, because I don't like bloody eggs. My half a cup of milk, I usually use almond milk, but you can use any type of milk, it doesn't matter. So I stir that all around, making sure that everything is done. I already added the salt and pepper to my egg mixture. And then lastly, is my cheese. Pour in my 2 cups of cheese to make sure that all my cheese is now covered with the mixture. That it's all wet, basically, is what you're doing. So this takes a little bit. Okay, now it's ready to have the foil over it and the pan. Okay, it's all mixed, so you can use your Introvana lid with the holes or the plain one. I've done it both ways, but it seems to work the best if I just take foil and cover it in foil. And then you need to put it on a trivet. I just happen to use the one that comes with my, oops, I did it the right way, with my EcoVan, because it has the little handle, makes it easier. So in my Instant Pot, I need to add 1 cup of water. I don't need to clean out where the bacon stuck to it, because when it cooks, it actually helps it come off. I just lower this in the skillet in my Instant Pot. Put the lid on. I want it to go up to pressure cook.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's on pressure cook. I hit the button. Now I need it to change the time. I push it again. It's blinking. I want it to be 35 minutes, which it is. It's on high. So I'm going to hit the start button. Now, if you don't have a pressure cook on your Instant Pot, manual is what you would use. So it's going to go on, it's going to go up to warm, it's going to heat. Once it is done, it will beep. When it beeps, I will then let it do a natural release for 10 minutes. And after that 10 minutes, I will do an instant release. So here are the instructions for the cooking. So you pressure cook or manual cook for 35 minutes. Let it do a natural release for 10 minutes and then do an instant release. And I will show you once it's went off and I do the natural 10 minutes when I do the instant. When you do the instant release, you hit this button on mine, which is back here. So, okay, we'll come back once it's finished. Okay, we have 1 minute left to cook on the high pressure, and then I'll let it sit there and do a natural release for 10 minutes. And a timer.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
Okay, so when that goes off, I will do my instant release. Okay, so my 10 minutes are up. My timer went off. Now, sorry if I made you dizzy. Now I'm going to hit my instant release, which is, see, my button's still up in the air, which means it still has pressure. So if I hit this, it will relieve the rest of the pressure. As soon as that pressure is done, I will then take it out of the Instant Pot. Okay, my pin has dropped, so it's ready to release. It makes a noise saying it's done. Take that off. Then I will reach up. It does get moisture sometimes from the bottom of the water, but that has to be in there to pressure cook it. And then I'll put this down. So the water that I left in here, remember the bacon was, because that has been on there, it now makes it so simple to remove all of that stuck on bacon. Okay, so now we're going to take the foil off. And she is finished. All done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take my quiche and flip it over. It's still a little warm. I could have let that cool down a little. And just jiggle. It comes right out. And then I just remove my parchment paper. And I have a perfect cooked quiche or egg souffle. So there you can see it. Came out perfectly. And that is my recipe. What I did was I took multiple different recipes. I took my mom's original quiche for the oven. And then I looked at some on the internet, and none of them I could get to work exactly right. So I customized it and got it to work perfectly for my Instant Pot. Hope this helps you. Guys, just finished with the installation of the 6-volt batteries, 2 of them, to Timon, and that will be in a separate video that we'll put out on the channel later on. But yeah, they just finished installing that, so it's almost ready for vacation. I have a few more things I need to do, and I think there's one more thing that Jim needs to do. So we're almost there, we're almost ready to go. So today, we're actually, now that we have that done, we're going to go fishing. So we're going to go to Salt Fork State Park. Okay, we are at Salt Fork State Park, and it is the largest state park in Ohio. It compresses over 17,000 acres of land and over 2,900 acres of water. So we are going fishing, and here is our boat. So we never named the boat, so it's just a fisher. What'd you get, Jim?
Crappie.
A crappie on, let me see the lure. Okay. You recording? Yeah. Okay, got another one. Different lure this time.
This is Salt Fork State Park. This is kind of one of our favorite fishing spots right here. Seem to catch about anything here. Anything from bass to crappie to bluegill, walleye.
Oh, they're actually salt guy.
Salt guy, yeah. We're heck on the crappie today, aren't we?
Yep, we're heck on the crappie today.
What the deal is with that?
Little baby catfish. It's a walleye. Yeah, it's a small one. Can you grab it? It's a keeper.
No, he isn't.
Is he a keeper?
That's what we needed.
That's what we need.
Look at there. He's not even on the hook.
No, it is a striped bass.
That is black striped bass?
Yep. Let me take a picture of it, Jonathan. It's not, it said too much nowadays. It might be a cat. Yep, it's a catfish. Never mind. There we have a bunch of fish in there. And let's see what we have in the front. Oh yeah, nice catfish. Okay, so there's the lake. This is the speed zone. So, it's a very pretty lake. Okay, we're done fishing for tonight. We got 2 bags full of fish that we will actually fry up as a meal. And we just have a few more things left to do to Timon before we take it out for the summer. Our first trip is coming up in a week or so. So one of the things that we need to add is our
The TPMS, a tire pressure monitoring system.
Okay, and we have to do that. We have a Titan truck that we purchased, which we just got. So that's what we're actually going to use to haul the trailer this first trip instead of the Colorado. The Colorado works just fine, but we also got the Titan as another vehicle to use to pull it. So we're going to test that out. But it doesn't have a brake system, so we're going to install that. And then we just need to reset the Anderson hitch that we purchased. However, there was one thing that we did forget to do that we should do every season because we seem to forget what it is. So maybe instead of doing it every season, we should do it and then write it down somewhere permanently in both of our vehicles and measure the height of the unit for bridges. So we did it last summer, but we can't remember how tall the unit Timon actually is. So we're going to do that again just for safety, especially because we're going to the East Coast and they have a lot of bridges. And we went to Pennsylvania last year and found out that some of the roads don't really have it marked that you have a short bridge. And that it just so happened we actually knew what the trailer height was. So that's really all we have left to do. I've already bought the groceries, pretty much all the frozen stuff. So all we have to do is get our vegetables and our stuff that would expire quickly. So we just have a few things to purchase as far as food. So a couple things I like to do to get ready for snacks in the vehicle. Most of our clothes are packed because those are our camping clothes. So I think that's about all we have left.
Yeah, nothing much to do.
So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. Got some useful information. There will be 2 additional videos. One for the stop start for the air conditioner. And then there'll be another one on how we installed the 6-volt batteries. Well, not we, Jim and Jonathan did. So thank you for subscribing to No Worries RVing, our YouTube channel. And please check out our website, www.noworriesrving.com. There's a gear page there, so anytime we add anything new to the trailer that we really like, we add it to the gear page. It's no extra cost to you if you purchase something through the gear page. It just links you into Amazon. You get the exact same price as you would if you went straight to the Amazon page, but it does help us out. So thank you, and please give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.